right, this is Mike Fitzgerald and the Fiends here at Tora-Con 2013. And I'm here with Little Red Riding Hood. What are you from? What source are, what Little Red are you?
Okay, so there's this TV show. It's called Once Upon a Time. And I think it's on like ABC, I believe. But basically it's Red. They just call her Red. Her alter ego is actually kind of cool. She is the wolf, which is that's actually a spoiler. She has a whole episode to herself. She's episode 15 in the first season. And so if she doesn't wear her red cape, she actually turns into the wolf.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool, but really gory at the same time.
So what about her inspired you to portray this character, the Red?
Well, I really love the show. It's probably one of my most favorite shows, and she's so just cool. Like, in where she is in the modern time, she's got quite the attitude, but back when she's like herself as Red, she's not Ruby, but as Red, she's just the sweetest little sweetheart, and she's just adorable, and she looked like me, so I was like, oh, I could pull it off.
So in the real world, she's take-charge kind of chick.
She they bring it to like the real world, the fairy tales.
Yeah.
Bring them to the real world.
And in that one, she has what kind of attitude?
She's kind of got like this little pompous attitude, like, you know, I'm all that, and.
But in the fairy tale world, she's quite. So, is she anything like you? Which Red are you closest to?
I'm definitely closest to the fairy tale version.
Oh, okay, you're the quiet.
She's the hopeless romantic, and I'm quite the hopeless romantic at heart. So.
So I want to talk about your costume. I want to say the first thing that I noticed, and if you wouldn't mind allowing us a profile to see, decide. You said I asked if this was a corset because it looked very restricting. And you said this is
it's actually a bodice.
A bodice. What is the difference between a bodice and a corset?
With a corset, they're more boned. They're very tight to the body. They're made to actually kind of form your waist, I guess you could call it. Like if you want to make your waist smaller, basically, if you want to change the shape of your waist, that's what a corset would be for. Bodice is more for the effect, but not necessarily the actual, like to look like it, but not actually doing the work.
Okay.
Lots more comfortable.
The corset changes your figure. The bodice just defines. Excellent. Yep. So, was this the most obviously the most important thing you had to have as Little Red Riding Hood was
the cape. Yeah.
Did you make the cape?
Believe it or not, I didn't. I actually did order the cape, only because I have no idea how to make a cape.
Were there any parts that you did make?
We actually did, like the gloves. I bought these, but what we did, we actually ruched these. So we went back in, and then we basically I sectioned it off, and then we kind of just sewed over it basically. We went with fishing wire and all that stuff. So it was really hard to sew because elsewise, if I pull these on, they'll rip. If we just do it with normal thread, yeah. But there's this guy, the shirt. The shirt was all made. We had to tailor that a lot.
Oh, you made the shirt?
Yeah, the shirt was a lot longer.
What kind of material is? I mean,
it's like a cotton.
It's got that
like a cotton spandex.
It's got that texture to it.
Yeah.
Is that hard to find?
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
I had to order it in. Other than that, I mean, a lot of it was just all put together.
I love the shimmer of the. Now, was this?
This is actually crushed taffeta.
Crushed taffeta.
A lot of people think it's crushed velvet, but it's crushed taffeta, much lighter and much cheaper to get. So.
I love that everything in your cosplay has a different texture to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm really impressed.
That's kind of how she worked. If you really look at her costume, there's just so many different patterns and fabrics, and it's just beautiful. And I'm like, I mean, I'm lucky just to have, you know, all this stuff. I'm, you know, it's hard to do.
Now, is the necklace part of it, or is that just you?
Kind of similar. She has more of like a cross.
Okay.
But I thought it'd be kind of cool if I did some sort of cat theme.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of animal. Kind of reminds me of the wolf a little bit.
All right.
So.
So, you said you were a hopeless romantic.
Yep.
Is there a character on Once Upon a Time that you would like to see Red become romantically involved with?
Oh man, I don't think there is a person yet. I mean, mind you, there's other characters that I'm like, why did that person have to like go? That kind of thing. Like I completely am shipping other people, but I haven't really seen anyone good enough for her, I guess you could say.
What kind of character does she need?
I don't know. They haven't brought him out yet, really.
Does it have
definitely someone that could take care of her.
Okay. I mean, does he have to be a strong, heroic type? Can be a thoughtful, poetic type? Or is it kind of both?
I could see them getting very stubborn with each other.
Okay.
Because she'd be like, no, I can take care of myself. And he'd be like, no, let me take care of this.
Okay. Are you anywhere near as choosy in your life? Okay.
I'm extremely stubborn.
So you and Red are both challenges, but
we're quite challenges.
Okay.
The challenge is to date.
Oh, okay. Well, it's horribly sexist, but you look incredibly beautiful today. So at the very least, you will not, even if you don't find your Prince Charming, you will not have any trouble attracting many suitors. All right. Thank you very much. I love this.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. I got to remind the cameraman that we finished. Oh wait, actually, are we still rolling? What's your favorite scene with Red in it, or a favorite line that she said? Like you heard that she did this or said this, and she said, that's it. I'm playing Red.
There's honestly too many to count.
Just give us
too many to count.
That's cosplay talk for I can't remember any.
Honestly, where she's just walking through the field and she's just being concerned about like the other fairy tale characters that are coming through, because they always come to her for some reason.
Yeah.
And just the way she talks with them, she's just so caring.
What does she have a vocal component? Like, can you talk the way she talks?
I don't think I could talk the way she talks.
All right, we're not going to put her on the spot. We're going to let her go and enjoy the rest of the con. Thank you very much.